So it is given here that there are two identical and small charge spheres. Let us take the charge to be equal to q on each sphere. Both are of the same nature. Each having a mass of 3 into 10 power minus 2 kg. 3 into 10 power minus 2 kg. They are in equilibrium, at rest. So they are not in motion. That is the point. If each string is 0.15 meters long, so length of the string is equal to 0.15 meters. And theta is equal to 5 degrees. Right. So then, whatever be the data given in the question is shown on the board. So we got two masses, identical masses, both are of mass m, which is equal to 3 into 10 power minus 2 kg. The angle which the string makes with the vertical will be the angle that theta makes with the vertical is 5 degrees. Because it is in equilibrium, so whatever force is acting there should balance one another. One force is T at an angle theta with the vertical, and another force is the weight mg. So now T will have a component T cos theta, and that will balance the weight because both are vertical. Then we have got T sin theta in this direction. See the ball, they are charged and both are having the same charge, so they will repel. So that repelling force will balance with the force in this direction, that is T sin theta. So whatever be the value of the repelling force will be equal to T sin theta. So that is another force information which is given. Okay. So if we take the upward direction, these two forces will balance T cos theta equal to m into g. Write down that first. T cos theta is equal to m into g. So from that, find the value of T. M is given equal to 3 into 10 power 2. 3 into 10 power 2, it's minus 2 rather into g. The value of g, nothing is given, we will take it equal to 10. And please note, mass is given in kilogram, multiply g means it becomes newtons. Mass and acceleration is force in newtons. So the force T, that always the tension in the string is a force. So remember that. Having found the value of T, so now what we will do is, so mg, that will be m into g, divide by cos theta is also there, cos theta. Cos theta is also there. And then we now have balancing horizontally the force due to the charges will be equal to T sin theta. So that will be equal to 3. I am putting the value of T 10 power minus 2 into 10 by cos theta. And then, so this is the value of T into sin theta. Sin theta. So from that, what we will now get is, therefore, F Q is equal to 10 power minus 2 into 10 is 1 by 10 into 3. So it will be 3 by 10. After that, sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. And 0.087 is the value of tan theta. So you can round it up to 0.09 also. So 3 by 10 into tan theta. Okay. So this will be 0.3 into 0.09 newtons. And that will be equal to 0.027 newtons. We know the value of the force due to the charges. Fq is equal to K into Q1 into Q2, both are same, so it will be K into Q into Q, it will be KQ square by R square. You have to now find the value of R. Between the two charges, the distance between them is R. So this is R. Now, the length is given equal to 0.15 meters. 0.15 meters into cos theta will be half of the length. Cos of this angle or sin theta. So like that here, 0.15 meters into another sin theta will be remaining half of the length. So it will be 0.15 into sin theta, 0.15 into sin theta, so it will be 2 into 0.15 into sin theta. So that will be equal to 3 sin theta. So, or what we will get is 0.027 is equal to 9 into 10 power 9 into Q square. We have to find it out, Q square. Divided by R square. And R square, we have just now seen 0.15 into sin theta from one side, another sin theta, so it will be 2 into 0.15 into sin theta. Sin theta is sin 5 degrees. So from that Q is the only unknown. Find the value of Q. Right. So from this equation, please note that in the denominator we have the distance square. So it will be, and this entire lot will be 7.6 into 10 power minus 3. So simplifying, you will get the value of Q to be equal to 4.4 into 10 power minus 8 coulombs. So the procedure is what is more important. Here, there are tough questions. Numerically, if you get a slightly different answer, don't worry. Remember the procedure. A part of this only will be the multiple choice questions in the NEET examination. Right. So we have got 3 charges. And all the 3 charges are on the x-axis. And one charge Q equal to 15 microcoulomb is at 2 meters distance. So one charge Q, I'll call it as Q1 or whatever. It is 6 microcoulombs. And it is at a distance of 2 meters. From the other positive charge of 6 microcoulombs. So Q2, and that is equal to 6 microcoulombs. Where should another charge be kept on the x-axis? On this, where you have to keep another charge so that the net resultant is 0. So net resultant means I'll say that we are keeping the third charge Q somewhere. The total distance is 2 meters. So out of that, one of the distance, if we take it as equal to x, out of 2, x has gone. So remaining will be 2 minus x. So where means we have to find x or maybe 2 minus x. So for that, what we have got is the force between Q1 Q1 will be equal to, well, Q1 is 6. Then the other charge, leave it as Q itself. Of course, K also is there, will get cancelled anyhow. And that distance is 2 minus x, the whole square. And another force is Q2. So force is equal to, I'll call it as Q2, that will be equal to K into 6 microcoulombs. 6 microcoulomb, and next is Q. So then, the first charge is equal to 15 microcoulomb, and we have to keep a charge in between, because of which there is equilibrium. That is, the force because of Q1 Q, Q1 Q and Q2 Q should balance, should cancel out. Whether you keep a positive charge or a negative charge. So what will happen is that when you keep a positive charge, they will repel. Equal amount of force on the other side, again repel. If you keep a negative charge, there will be attraction, and this negative charge, here also there will be attraction. So repelling or attraction, whatever it is, they should cancel out. So that is why, what is the value of this charge, and also whether it is a positive charge or a negative charge is not given. Well, the first charge is given equal to 15 microcoulomb, and the other one we have taken it equal to Q. K is always there, the gap, the distance between the two, we have taken it equal to 2 minus x. Then with Q and Q2 also a force is formed, and the distance between them has been taken equal to x. Then only x and 2 minus x, if we add it, they will cancel, only 2 meters will remain, which is given in the question itself. Alright. So divided by the distance square, so it will be equal to x square. So for cancellation, they should be equal to one another. Therefore, for equilibrium, comma, F Q1 is equal to F Q2, or K into K will get cancelled out, or okay, write it first. K into 15 Q dividing it by 2 minus x, the whole square, will be equal to K into 6Q dividing it by x square. So K and Q will get both sides, cancel both sides. So you will get 15 by 6, which is equal to 2.5, equal to 2 minus x the whole square. So that will be 2 square, then plus x square, a minus sign also. So minus 2 into 2 into x, so that will be 4 into x. Will come here, denominator we have got x square. So now what we have is that this is equal to 2.5 cross multiply. So or 2.5 x square, 2.5 x square is equal to 2 square is 4 plus another x square minus 4x. So one x square going that side becomes 1.5 x square, or one point five x square. Then plus 4x, that 4x coming this side, 4x. Then we have got minus 4 is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation in x. When you simplify, you will find that the value of x is equal to 0.78 meters.